ghost cupcake to celebrate my 100th video on YouTube. So let's get started. To get started with 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1.5 cup of granulated sugar, and 1 cup of high-quality cocoa powder. We're gonna use the best quality you can find because it will make the chocolate cake more chocolate. We're gonna go mix everything together. So we're gonna whisk the dry ingredients first because we want them to be nicely combined before we add the wet ingredients. We're gonna nicely whisk everything. Then we're gonna be adding in our baking soda. And this is our baking powder, which is 1 2/3 teaspoons. Now we're just gonna whisk everything together. Okay, now for the wet ingredients, we're gonna be adding in 1 cup of buttermilk. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. 1 cup of brewed coffee. Coffee just strengthens the chocolate flavor. The last wet ingredient is oil, which is 2/3 cups of oil. Now you're just gonna whisk everything together. So here is my cupcake tray melt, and we're gonna be using that to pour our cupcakes in. Before we do that, we're gonna take our batter and make sure we scrape off all the edges because it's still a batter. So I'm using a spatula to do this. It's like, I'm pretty sure everybody does this, but it is an essential step. Just gonna mix everything together nicely. So what next we are gonna be doing is take out cupcake tray mold. I'm using an ice cream scoop to measure my cupcakes evenly. Before that, I cannot forget to line my cupcake. Voila! I lined all my cupcake molds with liners. Now I'm gonna use my cupcake ice cream scooper to scoop my batter in. This is some thick goodness, guys. I'm done pouring my batter evenly into my cupcake liners. Now we're gonna be putting these in the oven for 20 minutes until they're baked, and for 355 degrees Fahrenheit. That's it, let's go. So my cupcakes are out of the oven. I'm gonna let them cool down for a while until we're gonna get ready for frosting. So guys, as I said, my cupcakes are out of the oven. I'm gonna let them cool down. So we're gonna get started with our frosting. So let's get started. So in our frosting, we'll be needing 2 cups of powdered sugar, and now we're gonna be adding in 2 tablespoons of softened butter, and we're gonna whisk. After the butter is nicely combined with the sugar, we're going to be adding in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This is vanilla frosting, so I need that. And gradually we're going to be adding a little bit of milk, not too much, just a little at a time. Frosting is nicely beat up. I don't like a lot of frosting, so I definitely have a minimum amount of frosting. To decorate, I'm having some semi-sweetened chocolate chips for the eyes. And to apply, I'm using a butter knife. Yes, you can definitely use a piping kit, but I know the ghosts don't look neat. So we're gonna try to make this look very messy, but at least edible, because if it's too messy, it's not gonna look edible. So yeah, so let's get started. So I'm gonna take one of my cupcake. They look very nice actually. Look at the dark black color. Take the frosting. And then you're gonna take your cupcake and just gonna apply it. Then you're gonna take 2 of your chocolate chips. You're just gonna place them like eyes. But this one does. What do you think? I think it's more like it goes. So if you want a chocolate frosting, you can just use cocoa powder and add a little bit of cocoa powder in it. That's what I'm gonna do to the leftover frosting. So I'm adding around like a 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder. It's gonna nice that like frosting. And then we're gonna beat everything together. So now we're gonna use a chocolate frosting to frost our cupcake. As a chocolate person, I know the chocolate's gonna taste much better. But we are still gonna do the vanilla because the ghost is white, not brown. So we're gonna do a different style cupcake now. We are still gonna do the same thing, a different style cupcake. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. So I added the eyes and the mouth. So I kind of chopped up the chocolate chips and added some mouth. It doesn't look that good in the camera now because it's brown and brown. But you guys can see the smiley face, right? It's very friendly. You know, it's a friendly ghost. So guys, I am done decorating these cupcakes and I think they look pretty good actually. And so yeah, I mean, each of them looks in a different way and this is the one that I was very creative with. It's a dude, you know the cartoon figure, like the dude that has like stitched mouth, and it's from the cartoon, so it looks very unique. And the reason for ghost cupcakes are my favorite for Halloween is how creative they look and how you can do them with anybody. They're imperfect and they look very good and they taste very good too. And so yeah, I'm trying to describe the stitched guy and I think it matches very good with the cartoon design that I went for. And that's it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you liked this recipe. And please subscribe and like and share my channel. That would be a great deed for me. And enjoy your Halloween. And let's see if you get a trick or a treat. So I'll see you guys in my next video, guys. Bye.